Hey guys, I know it's been like a couple months I haven't been up here, but like I just been going through some things. Like I got practice, cheer practice, I got family stuff and a lot of stuff. And what I'm about to talk to you guys today about is another thing why I wasn't up here in like a long time. So as you can see, it's gonna be a story time of how my best friend died. So we're just gonna get straight into the video. So first what happened was we went to the mall. It was me, her, this boy named Monte, Nay, and it was just a whole bunch of other people. And when I got there, it was kind of just like weird because she always go to the mall with her hair done and like have clothes on. I don't know how to explain. Like she be wearing crop tops or whatever, but she was like wearing some jeans, ripped jeans, Nike socks with some socks on, a hoodie, and she had two puffs and like she had the hoodie over her head and like shrink things. So it was kind of like already off. Like she was kind of already off. So, we went to the mall, and when I got there, she was all happy and stuff, but like, I don't know, it just got, I don't know, it just, the mood, I guess her mood changed. So her and her best friend got in an argument. I'm not gonna tell the argument because it's like really long, I guess, I don't know. But her and her best friend got to an argument, and she just wanted to fight him or whatever, and she was already kind of depressed, so it was like putting, I guess, more pressure on her, something like that. So that day we got security called on us because because she was yelling, and the lady that's in front, if you ever went to the mall in Greenbrier, and the lady that's in front of GameWorks, like her jewelry store, she called the security on us, all of us. And yeah, I'll say that for another story time, but yeah. And then that day I had practice, so when I went to practice, or when I got home for practice, I was just on Instagram, and I just saw like a whole bunch of stuff. Like it was pictures of her, but I guess her and this boy. And I ain't gonna show the picture because it's like really, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it already, and it's really like not really why she left, because of the picture. So what happened was people was posting a picture and stuff, and people was like bashing her, all that stuff, and she was just, I guess, sick of it. And I texted her as soon as I got home when I seen it. It was like, hey, what happened? And she was just like, she don't want to be here no more, that she was gonna kill herself. And I was just like, what are you talking about? Stop playing with me. And she was like, nah, I'm being for real. So I called her, like I was blowing her phone up and everything. She would not answer me. So she was sending me all these pictures. Like she would send me a video of her crying or whatever. Then she sent me a picture of her crying. Then she was like, it's already too late. So she sent me some pill bottles, and the pill bottles was like the press pills, and you're supposed to take one a day, but she took the whole bottle, and it was probably like 15, I don't know, like it was more than like 10 or whatever in there, and she took the whole bottle. And them things are like really strong, and the side effects of it is like headache. You get a real bad headache, make you feel weak, make you feel dizzy, you get hot. And I was just blowing her phone up like, can you stop, blah blah. And I called her, she didn't answer, but I was on the phone with somebody. As soon as she called me, I hung up that phone and I answered her. Like, I'm telling you, like, because I was so scared. I was shaking and everything. I answered her. I was like, Guadalupe, stop playing with me. Like, you was not for real. You didn't take all the pills. And she was like, yes, I did. It's already too late. And I was like, where your parents at? Because I wanted to tell her parents. But she was like, no, they sleep and all that stuff. And I was like, where you live at, all that stuff. She would not tell me. Like, she didn't tell me. And I was like telling her to go to the bathroom, put her fingers down her throat so she can throw out the pills. But she would not. Like, and I think she had cuts on her arm too. So she was just saying like she was feeling weak and her head was hurting real bad. And she kept, when we was on FaceTime, she kept dropping interruptions. Somebody called me, so yeah. And yeah, she was just feeling like, she was just saying that her head was hurting and all that stuff. And she was like, I'm gonna call you back. So she hung up the phone real fast, and I was like, bro, don't do that. Like, I was blowing her phone up and everything. She was not answering. Like, I was blowing her phone up. She kept declining my call. Like, I call her 2 seconds, it rang, it declined every time I called her. And I was like about to cry, because I was like, bro, like, what is she doing? Like, she gotta be playing. And I was blowing her phone up, and I had her Instagram password at that time. So like, she was just texting this other dude, and I was like, dang, how you texting him, not texting me? Like, I was getting so, I don't know, I was getting, what's the word I can use? I was getting so, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I was just trying to, like, I was like, oh, you could text him but can't text me. Like, dang. And that night, I just left it be. Well, no. When she said she was going to kill herself, I texted her best friend, Amante, and was like, hey, yo, bro, you need to talk to her. Like, apologize to her and everything. Because, like, I ain't trying to lose her. And he called her, but I don't know what the conversation was, because we wasn't, like, in the same room together. So he called her, and he called her. I don't know what he said, but yeah. So then that night, it was probably like 12 something in the morning. I just like, okay, maybe I just let it be. So next morning, I texted her, was like, good morning, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you good? So I just like waited until she texted me back, because I don't know, I thought she was asleep. So I was on the phone, and this girl named Dayela that used to go to my school, and she's like close to her family, she was like, have you heard from Guadalupe? And I was like, no, she not texting me back, and she not answering her phone calls. And she was like, she died. And I was like, what are you talking about? You lying. Like, stop playing. She was like, no, I'm not. I'm being so serious. And when I tell you right there, I started busting out crying. Like, I was crying. Like, I'm about to cry now. I was like busting out crying. Like, I could not stop crying. And I was like, bro, you playing me. You playing me right now. Like, right? You talking about, nah, I'm being so serious. They found her in her room, in her bed, and they at the hospital right now. And I'm just like, what? Like, I was just so lost. And like, she was like, she was asking me what happened, because she was on the phone with her parents, and she was just asking me what pill she took. I don't know the name of it, but she was asking me what pill she took. And I showed her the picture, and she was telling her parents is everything that I was telling her. And if you follow me, I posted about it, but I didn't post like what happened. I just posted like, I'm gonna miss you and all that stuff. And then people just kept asking me what was wrong, what happened, blah blah. And then I posted a video of her, and everybody was asking what happened, and like one person I told what happened, and then everybody in the comments talking about what happened, and not one person says, oh, she overdosed, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And like, okay, you ain't gotta say that. Like, I could've, nobody had to know what happened to her, but people just wanted to be nosy and kept saying what happened. Other people wanted to tell them what happened, and I had to go and say, can you not do that? Because like, the most disrespectful comment and irritated comment you could get from somebody is them asking, how did she die? Like, don't worry about how she died. Just know she's in a better place now. And I called Amante, and he would not answer for nothing. Like, he would not answer. So I kept calling him. And like, he answered, but it was like some hours later. And I was just like, bro, what? And when he called me, he was like, did you tell your mom? And I was like, no, I didn't tell her yet. And he was like, okay, you should. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell my mom. So I called my mom and told her about it. She was just like, what you mean she's dead? And I was just telling her, and I was crying on the phone too. I was trying so hard not to cry, but it just came out. And she was like, okay, well, call her to see if she's actually gone or whatever. And I was like, okay. And like 5 seconds later, my dad called me and was like, hey, I heard about your friend. And I was just like, I could not say nothing. I just started crying. So I started crying. He told me hello. And I was like, yeah. And then he heard me crying. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to make you cry. And that's when he was like, but I'll keep her family in my prayers or whatever. And I was like, okay. And I hung up on the phone with him. And I think I fell asleep. If I didn't fall asleep, then I went live with my friend Mia, because everybody was just texting me my request, and I seen it, but I didn't get a chance to text y'all back, so I just went live. And when I went live, it was like my friends and them, they was texting me, oh, are you okay, blah blah blah. But when I went live, they want to bash me, talking about why you didn't call the cops, why you didn't call the suicide number, blah blah blah, you didn't call her parents. Okay, for one, I didn't know her parents' number or her sister, nobody. I found her, I got her parents' number like the day before her funeral. And then I found her sister and them Instagram like right before she died. What was I supposed to do? And I didn't know where she lived at. So like, how was I supposed to call? How was I supposed to call the cops if I didn't know where she lived at? Then I would have been looking dumb. And then that's when everybody just kept going on. Some people was being negative, some people was being positive. And I thank you for the people that was being positive, but the people that was being negative, like, y'all don't have a life. Like, get a life, please. Like, and stop worrying about my life. And I just had to get off live because that was just too much negativity on me, and I was already hurting, so like it was like building up. And like at the point I just got depressed because like I was like, oh my gosh, like she really gone. Like it was just so sad. I just couldn't believe it. Didn't feel real, especially when I went to her funeral. I was like, man, like, nah, this not real. This gotta be a dream. When I saw her in that casket, bro, that was not her. Like, her, if anybody know her face was like chubby. In that casket, her face is like skinny. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just looking like she had no meat in her body, like nothing. Like, it was just so sad. And I started crying because I was like, that's not her in that casket. Like, that's not her. That is somebody else. Like, where is Guadalupe? Like, that is not her. And I was just so depressed. Like, I was just so sad. Like, I was like, no, this can't be real. Like, I'm dreaming. And I had to go to sleep because I had to get that off my mind. But when I woke up, it just came back to me. And I also had cheer practice at that time too, so like when I went to cheer practice, it made it even worse. But I don't even know what to say. I think that's all for this video. I was really debating if I wanted to do this video or not, because like I feel like I was gonna get hate, because people was probably gonna be like, why you didn't do nothing, blah blah. I was like really debating of if I should post this or not. But at this point, I'm just be like, okay, I'ma just put it out there because everybody keep asking me and all that stuff. So I was just like, okay, I'ma just put the video out there. And I don't want to see no negativity in the comments, in my Instagram, Snapchat, nothing. So this is the end of the video. And some of you probably gonna say, oh, why you didn't cry? It's because like at the same time I don't want to like cry on camera, and at the same time like she died like a month ago. She died July the 23rd, and it was like I still think about her, but like not to the point where I want to cry anymore, because I know she's in a better place. I could think about the good times that we had, so it was kind of like, yeah, I know she's in a better place, so I ain't finna triple cry. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell to get notified. And I'm coming with more videos, and school about to start, so I might do a school vlog. So I'm coming with more videos. Stay tuned, pranks, challenges and stuff. And yeah, and I just love y'all, and I missed y'all too. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Have a good day. And it's like, what time is it? It's like probably like 11, 12 something in the morning. But yeah, I just had to make this video. I love you, Desi babies, and